Hey guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome for the first time. My name is Jim, and I'm in this video tutorial covering the presets functionality within Luminar Neo. Now, there are some things you can do with presets, and there are some things that you cannot currently do with presets, and there's some functionality that I consider to be missing from presets that I think we direly need. So my hope is that that will be fixed in the future, but I'm getting a lot of questions about presets, how they work, that sort of thing. I wanted to walk through that, share some thoughts, and hopefully provide you with some information that may be useful to you. So if you have an image here in the tools menu on the right hand side, you see that there's presets. If you click on that, this menu will come up, and what comes up first is something called For This Photo, which is basically using AI to effectively analyze the photo and the contents of it, and then recommend a preset pack that may have applicable presets that would look good on that photo. So it's overcast is the category that's come up, and you can see this is a little bit of an overcast scene. So if I click on that, it's got a few different options, which I can just click on one of them. Let's say I click on this dynamic result, and that applies automatically to the photo. So this is probably a good place where I should stop and say what a preset is, which is, as you can tell from here, a one-click adjustment to a photo. So effectively, one click and boom, your photo has been adjusted. Now, there are different reasons why you may want to use presets in your photography. Some people would use them as a one-click solution, and a photo like this, let me back up, and in fact, let me hit reset on this. A photo like this, where the light is fairly evenly distributed, might be a situation where you come in with a preset, one click, and you could theoretically be done. However, my approach to presets is not to do that. I use them either as a starting point, so apply a preset and then go tweak it and adjust it from there, or B, kind of a finishing touch, which is basically I've made other edits and then I go apply a preset for specific reasons at the end of my edit. So to go back to the preset menu, as I said, in For This Photo, it recommends different categories of presets that may be applicable to this one. There's a favorites, so anytime you go in and click the heart. So in the scenery, I've gone into this fast fix, and it'll usually look like that with no fill on the heart. If you click it, it kind of fills it. And then when you go back here to favorites, you can see that this fast fix has shown up as a favorite. So favorites is a way to, as the name implies, of course, have quick and easy access to your favorites. And then there are various categories down here based on the type of photo that you may be applying the preset to. So I'm going to go back to my favorites. I'm going to click on Fast Fix because I like it. I think it looks nice on this photo. And there we go. So this photo has now been adjusted. And if I go into edits, you can see that my preset is right there. I have the ability to reduce the opacity, which basically at 0 means you can see completely through the preset. So the photo is effectively unedited, and then you can go anywhere from 0 to 100. 100, of course, is the entire impact or effect of that preset is applied to the photo. And if you decide you don't like it, you just click the trash can icon and it's gone. Now, I'm going to go back and reapply this. You can see in edits, it's there. But what I don't have, and I've talked about this in previous videos, and this is where some of the challenges with the way Neo is currently operating. And by the way, this is version 1.0.1. My hope, and I'm trusting that this will be fixed / adjusted in the future, but the presets, you don't have any of the filters that are used to build that preset available to you here. So it is kind of a black box. It's just literally one click and that's it. You can either remove it or adjust the opacity, but you can't go in and further refine the preset itself. All of the tools that are used to build this preset are hidden from you, and they're basically built into the Fast Fix preset in this example. Now, one thing you can do is apply a preset and then come in and open tools and apply those tools on top of the preset. So develop, I might come in here to light and say I want to add a little bit more contrast and maybe pull down a little bit of the highlight, something like that, so you can kind of see the before and after with just the develop filter. Then maybe I want to go to enhance AI and get some accent AI, and this is getting a bit over the top, very intense color. Maybe I want to do some sky enhancer, whatever. Again, I'm not editing this photo. I'm showing how presets work. So I've applied those two filters to the photo, and now I go up here and you can see they are stacked in the order in which they were used, which was Fast Fix preset first, and then the develop filter, and then the enhance AI filter with accent AI and sky enhancer. So you can start with a preset and then go stack filters on top of it. However, you can't do it the other way around. So let me hit discard. I'm gonna go to the actions menu, hit revert to original. I'm gonna go over here to tools, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into develop and do something similar, which is I'm gonna increase contrast, pull down the highlights, Maybe I'll go add some vibrance. Maybe I'll go to Enhance AI and get some Accent AI, maybe some Sky Enhancer. And so I've got a photo that I like, but maybe I want to do something a little different or hit it with a preset for a whatever reason, you know? So I could go to presets, and I'm still in favorites because that's where I was last time. Let's say I want to apply this fast fix on top of my edits. If I click that, it's going to warn me. It's going to say, hey, if you apply a preset, it's going to remove all the previous edits. So it can't be undone. Are you sure? So if I say apply preset, what's happened is the preset is now on the photo and it got rid of the previous tools that were used, which were developed in Accent AI. So you can see that here. So in other words, if you start with edits and then stick a preset on, that preset wipes out what was done before and you're left with just the preset. But if you start with the preset and add filters on top of that, you can do that. So that's something to be aware of. But here's the thing, what you can't do at this point is build your own preset. And that's a big deal to me because I like to build my own presets or looks or templates, whatever you want to call them. I like to build those because for me, they are specifically built for specific things. So I might come in here and once again, I'll do a similar kind of thing. Maybe I want to bump up the contrast and put on the highlights, maybe a little bit of vibrance. I don't know. I'm just kind of making it up. A little bit of temperature and tint work, maybe a little bit less temperature. Maybe I'll go into Accent AI and drag that a little bit and maybe Sky Enhancer. And I might do something like that. And then I say, you know what I really want to do? This is a little bit of a sunset, getting close to golden hour. Hey, I've got a golden hour preset. Let's pretend that I've made. I want to go stick it on the photo. I can't do that. I would view that golden hour preset, again, I'm making it up as if I had a golden hour preset, but let's say I had one that was made specifically for certain conditions, golden hour or twilight or blue hour or sunset or black and white or whatever it is. I might want to go apply that at the end of other edits after I've already done other things. Like in this case, I prefer to control the light first and do color later. And it doesn't work like that in Neo today. I really hope they fix this because this is something that we really want to be able to do, I think, is build and save your own presets. And also, if you use a preset, to be able to go in and see what filters were a part of that preset. Because guess what? That's a great educational tool as well as you're trying to learn more and more about how these different filters in Luminar Neo will affect your photo. If you can click on a preset that applies a look to your photo that you really like, and then you can go look inside that preset, see what it's built from, and then further adjust it, refine it, and maybe save it as a different preset for your own use later. Those are really important things to have. We don't have it today, and so that's a bit of a challenge with how presets are currently operating in Neo. So I've already shared that feedback with Skylum, and I know that they're well aware that those are the kind of things that users want. I'm hopeful that this kind of stuff gets adjusted, but regardless, the point of this video was here's what you can do with presets in Neo, here's what you cannot do, and then a couple of things that I would like to be able to do in presets. But like I said, I'm getting a lot of questions about it. I wanted to do a quick video about presets to kind of outline what you can do with them, what you can't do, that sort of thing. I hope it provides some valuable information. And if you have questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, my friends. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves and adios.